We have a question from Davis. How would you recommend progression for the single kettlebell overhead squat? Well, first off, I wouldn't. I'm not a fan of doing squats with kettlebells overhead. I just worry about the stability. I know people do them. I go to certs, and many of my assistants will be doing the circus tricks. And I'm always like, yeah, I get it, but I don't know if it's an exercise I like. My knee-jerk reaction is to follow what you've written about the barbell overhead squat. Right. And your knee-jerk is the correct answer in this case. I like the barbell overhead squat. If I could say, it's my first published article was on that. And it'd be my go-to if I only could do one exercise in a workout. But I also get the feeling that the risk to reward ratio for going heavy on the kettlebell overhead squat is similar to the heavy Turkish get-up. Now you're thinking the way I think about things. Is there a sweet spot for treating the kettlebell overhead squat as both the strength movement and mobility movement? Well, the problem is when you have the single bell overhead, are you really doing mobility work, or are you just finding ways to cheat the exercise? I've seen people, my assistants at certs, they're doing the exercise, and all of a sudden you look over, and they've made so many compromises physically. I worry about them, blowing a gasket. So yeah, Davis, it's a good question. Actually, my favorite part of your question, if you don't mind, was your secondary thoughts, where you asked me a question and then you dialogued with yourself. That's the secret of getting ahead in practically everything in life. And just remember that, Davis, in the future. You had a little give and take in your questions by yourself, and then you gave me a chance to reflect on both sides of it. And I think that's the ticket to education. So thank you very much.